Hello everyone, the 316 Lego Maniac 316 here with another Morphin Monday review. I hinted at this last week. This is the Wave 6 Zeo Red Ranger. Retailed for $19.99. I had to get mine off the aftermarket. About retail price essentially, so, not a bad deal. But anyway, this figure comes with quite a few accessories. So first of all, he comes with his Zeo laser pistol here, if I can fish it out. And this one is also having an effect piece, just like Zeo Green. This one is in blue, though. And it just fits on the tip of the Zeo laser pistol, like so. Just squish it in there, and it holds. It's not coming out. Some figures have that issue, but so I'm going to take a look at Zeo Blue's laser pistol just for comparison's sake. Anyway, as you can see, Zeo Red is on the right, Zeo Blue is on the left. Zeo Red is missing the gold paint on the right. However, I believe that this was molded in black, so the black is not going to come off in the hands of the figure, which is great. I wish they would mold weapons in the holster color as much as possible. The red still is darker on Zeo Blues than Zeo Reds. And as you can see, it is missing the gold paint, halfway down the blaster. Doesn't look terrible, just not really that good. But there's the comparison between those. I'm also going to be using the comparison of Blue's pod sword. So Zeo Red is on the right again, and Zeo Blue is on the left. So Zeo Red's, it comes in about the same color. It might be just a touch darker on the right here. The gold's definitely a bit nicer on the right, but it is missing the gold at the handle here, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. But same type of plastic they use. And again, watch out for chipping. Mine chips pretty easy. Although I haven't, yeah, there you go. There's a big nice dent in that. Last couple accessories, he comes with the Zeo Ranger 5's power sword, if I can get it out of his hand here. Let's just have him sit on the box. So this is the more cutlass type of sword. Basically, it's got the big star emblem in a circle on a sword. Pretty easy to put in the hand. It's even got some nice, really tiny details on the handle itself, which they didn't have to add, but it's nice that they did. Looks pretty good. Good swooshability, I guess. And just like the other Zeo Rangers, he comes with two holding hands, the right hand being a trigger finger holding hand, and the other one being just like this. It doesn't have any moving fingers except the thumb. He also comes with two fists, one for each hand. We've seen that plenty of times. And he comes with Tommy head sculpt, which I think looks pretty decent. The issue with mine, though, is, let me put on my other light. The issue with mine, if it's easy to tell, the eyes are actually printed slightly above where the sockets would be, so it doesn't really work, at least on my figure. And I always felt this mold kind of made him look like he was balding, but it's hard to make a hair with its pulled back look really good on just plastic alone. But you get the idea. Looks decent. I would put it on the figure, but these heads that have the extra hair pieces on the back and the sides, they don't come off easy, but it works. So let me go ahead and get the figure reposed here. And here is Zeo Red. Now, thankfully, Zeo Red turned out basically just fine. The only major issue here is the butterfly joint. As you can see, they didn't paint gold all the way up, and they didn't paint white on that half of the joint. So if you're doing a pose like this, where you can see like top down, it looks pretty disgusting, just with that extra red popping through. With Zeo Green having the gold going all the way up, I think that was the best. Not sure why they didn't do that here. Definitely looks weird. But what they did do is they made the helmet with a white trim visor. Looks great. It works. Mine may be slightly misprinted, but it's hard to tell. It still looks really good, though. I love the red color on this figure. It's, I always say it, but like every single Red Ranger figure has the best red coloring. Like I started off with Dino Thunder, and I thought that red was really good. And then I got SPD, and I thought that red was better, and so forth and so on. Posability wise, exact same as every other male ranger. One other comparison I need to do is between Zeo Blue and Zeo Red. Again, they use the bluish color on the arms and legs. Actually, no, this one's the yellow color. It's just really hard to tell. Let me turn on my other light, and it's probably too much. But as you can see, the white color they use on left is blue, and the white color they use on the right is the more yellowish color white. At times, it's hard to notice between these two, but between green and blue, it's definitely noticeable. Last comparison, again, he uses the same mold as Zeo Green does with the upper thighs. But for Zeo Blue, he's got those weird, bunches up in his suit, which I actually prefer to this, because this just looks a little bit more interesting to look at. So yeah, otherwise it's basically the same figure. There is some paint issues I have on the figure, but nothing that I would notice like right off the bat, but a little bit of excess gold on the boots here. Otherwise, pretty decent paint job. I haven't noticed any issues. This would look really nice with the wash. The gold, the white, and the red just really works together between the color schemes, the colors they chose. It just look nice. I'm going to turn on my extra light here so you can take a look at him next to the other Zeo Rangers. So I already showed him earlier, Zeo Blue. And they both stand at 6 1/4 and 6 1/2, like in between those two numbers. Zeo Green, there's all the boys, save for gold. I don't have gold. And then let's get yellow in here. And finally, let's get pink. So yeah, again, like I said in Zeo Green's review, they look good together. Hopefully I can figure out a way to get gold sometime soon or for a decent price. Again, they look really good together. Let me turn off that light so you can get a better view here. I definitely think this is the team that turned out really good. Despite the silver visor issues, everything else is pretty much the same. The only other difference is that between green and red, they do not have the gold printed right next to their hand on the forearm. But as you can see, pink, yellow, and even blue back here does. All of these figures are still relatively easy to get. Green and blue I bought from... Actually, green and blue I bought from Hasbro Toy Shop and eBay. Red I had to buy from a third-party seller. Pink and yellow I found in stores, thankfully. But if you want to get this team, right now is the time to do it. Red is more difficult to find than the rest, I would say. The others I've found either in store at one point or directly from Hasbro Toy Shop on eBay for a really good price. Let's see. Do I want to do any more size comparisons? Yes, I do. Forever Red. I've almost got all of the currently released Rangers that were in Forever Red. So here he is next to In Space, Lost Galaxy, and of course, you can't forget, although I think Hasbro did, Time Force. So yeah, the Forever Red Rangers are looking pretty good. Don't have Mighty Morphin Red yet, but otherwise, yeah, I hope they release the rest of the Forever Red Rangers soon, or in the near future. Anyway, I think that concludes the size comparisons between those. I'm just trying to put them back in their spots. I found them on my desk here. And we can go ahead and take a look at the box and then final thoughts. So here's the box. On the back, there's the nice render. Weirdly enough, it has a pinhole on the ankle joints. On the side here, we get the Zeo logo. Opposite side, the Lightning logo. There's the bottom. Top is a nice red color. And there's the front. I really enjoy this box. Actually, I enjoy all of their boxes. They look really nice next to each other. You can definitely tell it's all from the same team. Anyway, almost took that out of frame. Sorry, guys. Flip that around. I do think this figure is worth the value, even with this kind of wonky looking head sculpt. It's not bad. It's definitely better than Rocky's. Oof. But, you know, if you want to complete your Zeo team, definitely get this figure. If you're looking for a Forever Red display, absolutely grab this figure. It's one of the better done figures in the line. You probably want to get him now. He's going to be harder to find as time goes on. Uh, he was probably one of the more difficult Rangers I actually had to get, although, you know, mostly pretty easy to get. At the time right now, it's easy to get, but even a few months from now, I think he's going to be very hard to get or very pricey to get. So again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see me do a review on. Not just Power Rangers, Marvel Legends, DC Multiverse, etc. Any suggestions for Throwback Thursday would be helpful as well. But be sure to also like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when more videos like this are going to be released. Usually Lightning Collection reviews are on Monday, although sometimes when I get a bulk of figures, I'll do like a giant review. But anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.